Hello, my name is Asha, and I'm coming to you today with some spiritual guidance. I'm going to be using the Osho Zen deck, and I just did a prayer and blessed the deck and open myself up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling and pulling some cards. We've got a flyer. Okay, so the first card we have here is Success. It's a really beautiful card. We've got a person riding a tiger, and this tiger is walking on the earth. And it looks like it could either be sunrise or sunset, but it looks more like a sunset. And then there is like confetti falling from space. It's really beautiful. We have traveling, and we've got mountains and clouds and a sun. It's very red and orange. There's the feeling of vast expanse of land. Oh, and if you can see, I don't know if you can, there's a little person walking on a path near the beginning of this, or who knows, it could be the end. We don't know for sure, but there's a little person. Next card we have is Celebration. We have three women dancing in the rain, and the water splashing. They're wearing flowy dresses. There's flowers in their hair. There's leaves falling from a tree somewhere. And it looks like the rain's really coming down. We have Experiencing. Experiencing, this is always such a beautiful card. I like it when it comes up because it really just resonates with like being present and in each moment and observing and just employing all of one's senses in just a moment. And this person is clearly connecting with this tree. So that's a very beautiful card. And the last card is playfulness. And we have a clown, y'all. We got a clown wearing this big, I don't know, jumpsuit. It's like see through and like neon, and they're surrounded by sparkles. And they're like, looks like they're like mid leap and their heads thrown back, and they're just like in it, and they're just like doing their thing, having fun without a care. And to be honest, when I see this card, it makes me think about Caitlin Howe because it just reminds me of Caitlin Howe. I feel like if anyone knows her, you get what I mean. Okay, let me turn this back. There we go. So, what I'm getting from these cards is I think that a lot of people are feeling happy with the outcome of the election. I think that most of the people that follow me are probably happy with the outcome of the election. Again, is everyone can have the opinion that they want, and that's fine. I don't think that everyone should think the same way, but I think that right now that there's definitely a feeling of relief and happiness that we're going to be changing presidents next year. So that's why I feel like the success is coming from. What I'm also getting is that I feel like for a good portion of the year that it really put the brakes on people. It really did. It stopped a lot of work. It stopped a lot of business, a lot of plans and travel that was planned to occur or that was happening was cut short or canceled or postponed. And I'm getting the sense now that like traveling is opening back up and like people are doing it more. People are leaving their houses more. People are going to and have been doing, say, more road trips or just even to the next town over or maybe the next state over to just get away from the house and just have some time in nature or visiting family. And even more than that, there are some people that are definitely traveling out of the country now. And I feel like that's only going to increase as we go into the next year. So I'm getting a sense that there's going to be, and there is a lot of movement right now, which is wonderful. I think that's a cause for celebration for sure. And I feel like with the increased movement, that's going to open people up for new experiences. Traveling is not going to be the same as it was before COVID came. It really isn't. And it has really changed the way that we interact with other humans and the way we interact with the world. And so it's really important to really be present in like whatever you're doing. Just take it moment to moment and just recognize that if you've got a thought, you've got a feeling, like just slow down, pause, and sit with that. And just see what's actually trying to come through for you in this moment. This isn't a time where we want to be on autopilot or we want to just, do what other people tell us to do or just follow instructions blindly or keep being sheep. Like our experiences as humans are unique and each one of them is meant to be valued. We each get our own little insights and they inform our lives. No one else can make a decision for you that's going to be best for you. It is solely our responsibility and purpose to do that. So it's just important to really experience things for yourself. Do things for yourself and come to your own conclusions, your own feelings about it. And then playfulness. The holidays are coming up. Honestly, I haven't even really thought about the holidays until a couple of days ago. And I was like, man, like Thanksgiving's almost here. And so I don't think that the government can shut down Thanksgiving or shut down Christmas. People are going to find a way to celebrate, to enjoy themselves, to have some fun. And this is really just reminding us like that we need to be having fun. I know that things are difficult right now. I know there are people that are still out of work that can't find jobs, that may have lost their home or lost, their business. In spite of all of the heaviness, in spite of all of that that's going on, I'm not saying to ignore that, but it's even more important that we put an emphasis on having some fun and play in our life. Because if we're just focusing on what's negative and what's going wrong and just grinding at that, we get worn down. And having fun and being childlike and being playful and celebrating the small moments when you have them, you wouldn't imagine how much that really refills your cup. So just remember to have fun and be playful and just look on the bright side of life. The bright side and dark side, they're both there. You can't have a bright side unless there's some darkness. So that's not to say ignore one and only focus on the other, but find a balance between the two, between the heavy, between the sad, and the happy and the joyous and the playful and what have you. So that is my spiritual guidance for you for this week. Thank you so much. And I love you, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you next week.